Hi, Tom Coley, coach for BCSN and Buckeye Cable System, and it's a rare honor and a privilege for me to be able to interview my daughter, Christy Cole-Hemke, out in front of St. Ursula. Chris, St. Ursula School, you were an outstanding student here and a multiple sport person. And how did St. Ursula help you in your preparation when you were at Adrian College?
Well, I have to say first, Dad, you gave me a great foundation. You were the best teacher and role model a kid could have. So I was very lucky in that regard. But Adrian and St. Ursula getting a Catholic education really helped to enforce all the things that you and Mom taught me about being a good person and working hard, and just really gave me a great foundation for college and then law school eventually. So, and sports were great too. I had some great teachers and coaches, and I really felt that people cared about me at St. Ursula, and the same thing at Adrian. It was a very community atmosphere, and it really helped me a lot.
Well, your mom was a good person in the family. Everybody knows that. But, you know, that's an interesting segue. At Adrian then, you had a double major, graduated in 3 years because you didn't want to cost your parents more money, which I found that incredible, to be honest with you, and captain of the tennis team. But then went on to law school and been a long time, very successful 10-year prosecutor in town. And how did athletics help you in your law field? Because I always think there's a correlation between the athletics that you had at Ursula and the athletics that you had at Adrian College. How did that help you in your professional life?
You know, it helps a lot. Not only sports, of course, teach you teamwork and staying positive, but not giving up. I think that stick-to-itiveness. How many times in sports are you in an athletic situation and you're down 20 points, and it's that attitude of not giving up and keep pushing on. And life is tough, and in a career, and having a legal career has been challenging at times. And I think you do the best thing by representing your clients, or when I was working as an assistant prosecutor representing victims in a case, and you just don't give up, and you work hard, and you keep showing up, just like they teach you in sports. You just got to keep showing up and working hard. So
yeah, Woody Allen, I think, one time said that 90% of work is showing up. So
right.
if you show up, you got a shot. If you don't show, it's kind of tough. So, Chris, what advice would you give, say, a young lady that is in high school that wants to be involved in college athletically on teams, because it is a time commitment and then the academics are so tough? What advice would you give a young lady in high school today who's considering college and athletics and academics kind of all wrapped together?
I think the key word there would be focus. You really have to know what your priorities are. I think it's really hard as a young person. There's so many distractions today, and especially in the social media world we live in. It's really easy to get caught up in friends and drama when you're a young person. And I think you have to just stay focused on your priorities and stay focused on your academics and working hard and going to practice and giving it your 110%. Because part of being successful in college is being able to manage your time well and do all those things. And I think you'll find success if they do that.
Well, Chris, there's a big event coming for C.A.S.A. You're a member of the C.A.S.A. board, and that's really what we wanted to get to. I believe it's November 13th. And first of all, the people that might not understand what C.A.S.A. is, explain to people in the BCSN world what C.A.S.A. is.
Sure. C.A.S.A. stands for Court Appointed Special Advocate, and C.A.S.As are very special people. They're wonderful volunteers who represent the best interests of a child in a court situation. These children are abused and neglected children that end up in our court system, and these volunteers go to court on behalf of that child and advocate for the child's interests. And they come from all walks of life. They're retired teachers. They might work retail, all educational backgrounds. There's no requirements to be a C.A.S.A. Anybody can do it. And I don't know how many times I know in my life I think everyone wants to change the world and make an impact on the world, and it's overwhelming thinking, what can I do? And this is a great opportunity. If anyone in your audience is looking for a volunteer opportunity, this is an opportunity to really change a child's life and make a difference. They've shown that kids that have C.A.S.A. advocates at court are less likely to re-enter the system. They spend less time in foster homes. So talk about really impacting a youngster's life. This is a great opportunity, and you can find out more information about the organization by going to the Lucas County Juvenile Court website. There's information about C.A.S.A. there, or you can go to CASAkids.net. But they do have a great volunteer recognition event coming up, as you said, Dad, November 13th at the Toledo Club. And if you can't volunteer at this time but want to make a donation or attend the event, there are still tickets available, and all the proceeds benefit C.A.S.A. and the C.A.S.A. Kids.
Well, Christy, on behalf of Buckeye Cable and BCSN, we want to thank you and all the C.A.S.A board members for the great work you're doing for the young kids in the court system that sometimes can't fend for themselves, and you're helping them and trying to improve their outlook in our community. Chris, thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Dad.
All right. Tom Coley, coach for BCSN.